Hello, and welcome to our concert. This is the fourth, I believe, Rice Sci-Fair Jazz Ensemble concert. I started this back in 2019 because these kids did not have access to a jazz program. And I taught saxophone, which is regarded to be the jazzy instrument, and they wanted to play jazz. So here we are. You heard from Angel Velasco on the trumpet. You heard from Jacob Chen on the piano. And you also heard from our entire saxophone section in the middle there as well. So give it up for them. We are going to continue with a very different tune. This is a tune by the great Charles Mingus, who was a bit of a Beethoven, I would say, of sorts for our music. That composer on that kind of level. This is going to feature Denver Hicks on the baritone saxophone. It is also going to feature Jordan Aguilar on trombone. And Eddie Carrasco on tenor sax. This is entitled Monin. the trombone. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce this awesome jazz band that I have. You heard from Eddie, you also heard from Jocelyn Gardado on alto. Connor Zadapek on lead alto. Josh Ramirez on tenor. Clay Henderson on tenor. And we just heard from Denver. On trombone, we have Jaden Turner on lead. And sharing the lead duties, we have Hannah Martin. You heard from Jordan Aguilar on Monin. And holding it down on the bass trombone, we have Tyler Allen. All right. Trumpets, we have Charles Subramanian. Ali Morgado. Angelica Moreland. You heard from Angel Velasco on the first tune. And our beloved brass specialist. I brought this man in the first year I did the program because, as you can see, I like to play challenging music and I don't know anything about playing trumpet. So I brought in somebody who does. Give it up for Salvador Velasco, our brass specialist. We don't always have a piano player in the rhythm section, so when we do, it's nice to have somebody who is talented and really can do an excellent job. Give it up for Jacob Chen on keys. And my trusty professionals, the brothers Zielinski. Colin Zielinski on bass. And Andrew Zielinski on drums. So we play classic big band music from about, some of it is getting to be about 100 years old. Some of it is not quite as old, some of it is more like 70 years old from the 50s versus the 30s. We're going to, the whole second half of our concert will be 2 Count Basie arrangements by, his name is William Count Basie, 2 arrangements by his band, and they are 2 contrasting styles. We're going to do one that is more of the modern style, which was more pre-existing arrangements. More harmonically complicated. Lusher. This one is entitled Corner Pocket, written by Basie and his guitarist Freddie Green and arranged by Sammy Nestico. And it is going to feature Eddie on tenor, Angel on trumpet, Jacob, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Hey, I space out here sometimes too. Yeah, Eddie, yeah. Eddie, Angel, and Jacob, here we go. All right, folks, I'm so glad y'all could come to our show. If you like what you hear, and you happen to have a child who is a brass player in a band program and you would like them to play jazz, feel free to talk to me after the show, because I'm planning on doing this next year. I would like you to give up one more round of applause for them, just because their band directors had absolutely nothing to do with the creation of this band. It was forbidden, and I have been chided multiple times for teaching jazz to my students. It was all because of these kids right here. Some special shout outs that I'd like to give. Denver for helping out. I'd also like to give a shout out to Ali Morgado for helping out. And Angelica Moreland. As well as Hannah Martin and Jaden Turner. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody that assisted me in the recruitment process, but these were the people who helped me out. There is one other student, she couldn't play in the band because indoor percussion conflicted with it, but another one of my students, Liz Jacobs, was tremendously helpful. You can applaud for it. She's not here. Yeah, that was my recruitment team. It was not adults or professionals. It was these high schoolers. And that's how we were able to make it happen. The saxophones are always easy because they studied with me. And I don't know anything about marching band. And I'm probably the worst classical saxophonist you can find in this town. But I do know this music. And as a result, my students learned this music too. So the saxophones were always easy. Brass is and rhythm section is the part that's always challenging. So we're hoping to do this again next year. If you are interested, we can talk after the show. We are going to do one more tune by the great Count Basie. This is entitled 1 O'Clock Jump. Some of Basie's tunes wouldn't even be written down. They would perform it with absolutely no music or preparation whatsoever. A saxophonist would start with a riff, and then the entire section would copy them. And basically this chart is a transcription / representation of how they used to do it about 95 years ago. This is entitled 1 O'Clock Jump, and it's going to feature a bunch of people. It's going to feature Jacob Chen. It's going to feature Eddie Carrasco. It's going to feature Hannah Martin and Jordan Aguilar. It is going to feature Connor Zatopek on alto. It's going to feature Ali on trumpet. And it's going to feature Colin on bass. Cool. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. So remember, you got to use the trombone. C, yeah, C, D. Yep. Remember, F is not repeated. Okay? F is not repeated. 1, 2, 1. Jazz Band. All right, so like I said before, if you're